Hey there, this is Wester70 with tips and tricks for Haven and Hearth. Today we're going to do something quite different. We're going to join a village for a while and give you some first-hand accounts of what's going on in the village. We hope that this is going to be a good experience for all of us. And what I'm doing now is I'm at my home place, and we're going to wait for the summons from the head guy at the village, and then we're going to go step by step as to how we're actually going to get into the village. And there may be parts that I don't show because they may have some secret Hearth name or something like that that they don't want to reveal for obvious reasons. So we'll see how this all works out. And so hope you enjoy this, and here we go. Okay, so we're in contact now, and we're getting ready to figure out what we're going to do. Okay, so I don't have a plot built, and he's saying that anything I bring with me will be stored in the communal plot. Okay, he says that you'll want to block off the cupboard in the communal house with your hearth fire so you can store what you need there. Alright, sounds good. So it might be a bit of aim to get back to your old place then with no way to port back. I can swim. Apparently the plots that we're going to get, and I'm going to be sharing this one, is we need a brick wall and we need a crossroads. Apparently they need metal. I know the brick wall does, but I'm not sure about crossroads. So they said they may supply some of it, so which is cool. We'll just have to see what that means. So he says, unfortunately, I asked him, he said bricks would be the big thing in the construction of the plot. And I asked him if he had a bed of clay, and he said, yeah, but the kilns that they use for mass bricks are claimed by someone who doesn't play. But it's no problem to set up some more as they only take clay. Okay. So the total number of bricks you need for the plot is 1,785, and normally for mass bricks you can make 200 at a time, so it won't be too bad. So we're talking about alts, and so he says he has at least 2 alts. So apparently we do our own farming and hunting. Okay, so he's going to oath me over. You can get the stuff you think you will need any time once I show you how the teleports work. I think you should be able to port without bashing your hearth fire. Alright, good. So now we wait and see what happens next. Alright, I logged onto his character to oath you over, so accept the party invite from him in a second. Well, here we go. We're about ready to start the new adventure. Is requesting your oath of allegiance. Do you swear it? Yes. I don't feel any different. Watch a big lightning bolt come down and blow me off the map. Says you can now port to the village idle to enter our communal plot. It's in the same area as the port to your hearth fire. Adventure. Travel. Okay. Adventure, travel to the village. Bingo. Wow, look at the dude. Alright, so what a cool place. Big place. Well, here we are. We're out to collect clay. And the idea, of course, is that we need to build a brick wall at our village. And so what we're going to do is, this is one of my alts, and he is on his way to collect clay. Now, what I've done is that some time ago when I first settled here is I immediately checked the shorelines for different deposits of clay, and I found one not too far away from where I was at, and as a consequence I set up a claim with one of my alts there. So now what we're doing is we're going to find out or start collecting clay and bring it back to the kiln and fire it up. Oh, we see chickens. It's always good to see chickens. Now what I'm doing right now, trying to take small journeys or walks, if you wish, in my general direction to precisely to avoid things like the boar. With so much lag going on, you don't want to get too far ahead of yourself, because when you do, it's like 4 or 5 seconds before you can react, or before your character can react, and that isn't very good when you're dealing with a bear or a boar or another enemy. So try to take small little jaunts, if you wish, and you know, something that's easily controlled, so you don't have to wait too terribly long before you panic. And in particular, this character is overeaten, or this avatar is overeaten, so he's not moving very fast to begin with, and so I have to be very careful that I can control or have pretty immediate control over what his actions are going to be. I don't honestly think I've ever seen the lag this bad. Of course, it doesn't help that your character is overfed. Well, here we are gathering more clay. One of our favorite recreational pastimes. And get over to the clay mine that we have. Now, each one of my characters has achieved yeomanry, so that they can collect, or not collect, but have control over a claim. And by having my character that has the most foraging abilities, I was able to gather enough curiosities so that they could quickly obtain sort of teamwork by the same person via 3 different characters, such as it is. So here we're coming up on claim. There used to be a couple of kilns down here, but those have long since disappeared. Hardly anybody on, yet the lag is still here. Amazing. Okay, so we're going to collect clay for a while, and then we're going to drop it off back at the old homestead, and then we'll transfer it over to the main character, who will then build a wall out of it. We'll be back. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks.